What's going on, guys? We have great news. President Trump has just signed the Omnibus bill. That means the $1.4 trillion for government funding has been signed and has been approved. The $900 billion for the stimulus package has been signed, has been approved. Now, this report was first reported by the Washington Post that President Trump was going to sign the stimulus package into law within the next 24 hours. Well, that was about an hour ago. We now know from the Office of the Press Secretary that President Trump has signed the bill. Many people anticipated he would do it live. He would come out and do some big, some big media event, but that wasn't the case. So now, here's what you need to understand. President Trump just wanted to put this behind him. He has, over the past couple of days after he released the video, he has gone back and forth on trying to decide whether he wants to ultimately veto this bill or sign it into law. But it was never his intention to drag it out for the full 10 days, so he decided, let's just sign it today. What we are hearing, according to multiple reports, is that President Trump wanted to sign this bill in order to get the relief to the American people as quickly as possible. However, he's not done fighting. He is not done fighting for the $2,000 stimulus checks. He believes $600 is still way too low. Personally, I believe it is too. And he also wants to appeal Section 230, and he wants to fight against the NDAA and eliminate wasteful spending. That is currently what's being said. Now, what we currently know is over the past few days, President Trump has been not really threatened, but in a way pretty much been told by his Republican colleagues that you have to sign this, you need to sign it, because this is the best we could do, this is the most we could come down, we can bring the Democrats down and still get a deal done. You don't want to be known for providing chaos during a pandemic. That's not going to be good for your legacy. Nobody will vote for you if you decide to rerun in 2024. But it was because of what many Republicans were telling him, that just sign it and we'll get back to the drawing board, we'll get back to the negotiation table, and we will get a deal done. As far as larger stimulus checks, if that's really what you want, we will get a deal done. We will talk about the Section 230 appeal. We will get to the bottom of the NDAA. Now, there's still a chance tomorrow we see Democrats, they're going to vote for this in the House to pretty much sidestep his veto. And as far as the Senate, who knows what they're going to do. But there's currently reports saying that we could see the NDAA go through, even though President Trump vetoed it. Who knows? However, I want to read you a statement from the Problem Solvers Caucus, because this is what's saying is currently what has made President Trump play his hand a little bit early, show his hand, and give us an indication as to where he stands. Well, what we're hearing right now is President Trump decided to sign the bill today because of what everybody was saying. Let me read you what the Problem Solvers Caucus wrote as a statement. Here it is. Mr. President, we are asking you to please sign the emergency relief bill. This act will show your support for the American people who are in need of emergency lifelines like food, shelter, unemployment benefits, and small business relief during these challenging times. However, if your objection is to the COVID-19 relief bill will prevent you from signing, please veto it immediately. You made your position clear, and rejecting it quickly will allow those in favor to act before it is too late. Never before in your personal, professional, or political life have you been characterized as a man of inaction. Now is not the time to sit idly by. Please do the right thing and sign or veto this bill immediately. What they're saying here is actually pretty simple. They're pretty much saying, if you want to veto this bill, it passed through the House and the Senate with veto-proof majority, which means even if President Trump vetoed this bill, the House and Senate could fight against him, pass it again, and pretty much override President Trump's veto. That's a possibility. They could have done that. And that is what's looking like is going to happen with the NDAA. But we will see what happens tomorrow. Now, what I can tell you right now is it's still on the table that Nancy Pelosi and the House will vote for a $2,000 stimulus check amendment. That's all it is for tomorrow, is an amendment to this bill. However, they could decide to hold off on this and not pass or not vote and potentially pass a $2,000 stimulus check amendment simply because they will wait until after January 5th. That's currently what's being discussed. And again, this is breaking news as far as President Trump signing this. So I just want you to understand, we don't have a lot of reports from Nancy Pelosi. My guess is she's going to come out very soon, and she will release a statement probably on Twitter or maybe on her website, which will indicate what she's planning to do next. Now, what we do know is Bernie Sanders has stated, and this is what my video was about earlier today, that the $600 plus a $2,000 stimulus check is possible. Remember, this is what I said, that Bernie Sanders, and this is what was looking likely at the time, and this is what looks like almost indefinite now, is that Bernie Sanders said, President Trump, sign this bill and we will get back to work on Tuesday and Wednesday, and we will continue to fight for a $2,000 stimulus check. That's what's now going to happen. People are now going to fight for a $2,000 stimulus check because President Trump, remember, Bernie Sanders, Josh Hawley, AOC, all these different people asked for a $1,200 stimulus check, when Republicans talked them down to $600. It's not so great, but now that President Trump has asked for and requested, demanded a $2,000 stimulus check, what do you think Bernie Sanders is going to do? Come back to the drawing board with a $1,200 stimulus check? No. That's not what he's going to do. He's going to fight for $2,000. That's what he wants. Bernie Sanders, Kamala Harris, they were two of the first people that proposed a $2,000 stimulus check. Well, do you think they're going to back down now when President Trump asked for and demanded a $2,000 stimulus check? No. So, what does this mean that tomorrow could bring? Well, tomorrow we could start seeing movement for stimulus. If this is signed tonight, which has already been reported that it was signed by President Trump, well, this means tomorrow we could see movement by Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin. He could start, and he could come out tomorrow and say, I will have stimulus checks out to you guys within the next week. Here's my guess. My guess is we will start to see stimulus checks to the first 50 million Americans through direct deposit. The first round. We will start to see stimulus checks on January 5th to January 6th. That's a little bit over a week and a half. That's good news. That is really good news. This also means that we are going to see rental assistance coming very soon. We are going to have a 1-month eviction moratorium, which is going to last from pretty much January 1st through January 31st. There's going to be food assistance. There's going to be school funding, additional PPP loans, an EIDL grant, which I addressed earlier this week, which I'll link to that video down below as well. So if you're a senior citizen or you have a small side hustle, you can get a free $1,000 grant, a free $1,000 stimulus check. We also know vaccine distribution funding's on its way, and so much more. Now, one thing I just want to address, because this is really unclear. President Trump missed the deadline for the unemployment benefits by less than a day, less than 1 day. So does that mean the people that are on unemployment are going to miss out on the first $300 stimulus check or the first $300 unemployment boost? We don't know. Hopefully not. But if that's the case, I hope this isn't the case, but there were indications that the Republicans were fighting for 10 weeks. They were fighting for 10 weeks on unemployment benefits. So by President Trump waiting less than 1 day, if that ultimately takes it from 11 weeks down to 10 weeks, Republicans got what they want. The Republicans got what they want. And this could be one of the reasons, now, I'm just spitballing here, but this could be one of the reasons why so many Republicans, especially our leaders, were very silent throughout the last few days. Is because they knew they had a plan. We're going to get Republicans on board, and we're going to be like, you know what? No, we're not going to accept 11 weeks. We're going to get our 10 weeks like we requested. All we got to do is have President Trump decide, let's hold off on this for a few days, and then we'll sign it. Because effectively, that's what happened. Now, as we know more, I promise I'm going to share more, but now that this bill is signed into law by President Trump, this means I can get back to my original content that I was planning to do. I want to show you how to make money online from the comfort of your own home. I want to show you how to invest, whether it's your stimulus check or other benefits that you get. I want to show you how you can live frugally to actually build the life that you really want and stop wasting money on unnecessary things. I want to show and explain how you can get additional stimulus benefits. I'm going to show you all this stuff. I want to really get you to that next step, because right now that most of the stimulus talk is going to be done, there's going to be another stimulus package. We know this. It's going to happen. We still need state and local government funding. We still need liability protections. There's going to be talk on a third stimulus check. There's probably going to be another round of unemployment benefits. We know this stuff's coming. We know there needs to be more rental assistance, more food assistance. There needs to be more money. But for the time being, I will continue to do stimulus updates to keep you guys up to date on what's going on, new information on what's coming out, and I want to show you how you can actually make more money. So that's my promise to you. Hopefully you guys consider subscribing so I can continue to keep you updated on all the stimulus talks and teach you how to maximize your time, make more money, and provide the best life possible. So again, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.